What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Funko Pop Squad. Today we're going to be working on a really cool pop. We're going to be trying to work on making a diamond collection pop for, well, the thumbnail. So yesterday we made a video all about the Diamond Edition Evil Queen. It's a really cool pop. So in my mind I was thinking, what would it be to make a Diamond Edition Evil King? And that's the inspiration of this pop right here. As you've seen, we just showed off the three pops we're working with. We have, of course, King Dice, King Deadpool, and of course the Evil Queen herself. So we have all the royalty pops here, and we're going to see exactly how they're going to be turned into, well, the pop you've seen in the thumbnail right now. So starting off, we took King Dice's hand, and now we're trying to morph it into my hand. Now this was a very difficult process to do. Like, this part alone, just making the arms, roughly took about 30 minutes to try to get exactly right, and the finished product actually looks really good. Trying to get the shading right on the hand though is very difficult, so we got it all to work out. So now we're going to try to get the shading done on the hand. I'm using a few different new effects compared to the last video, trying to get the shadings right and all that, and I think it turned out really well. Now, here in the hand, I had a little bit of trouble because I couldn't figure out where the hand was going to lay. So I took the glove from the original one from King Dice, and we're working with it right here. It turned out okay. The hand isn't my most favorite part about the pop, but it still turned out really good. It more looks like a foot, to be honest, but it still turned out good. So we're going to remove, actually no, we're going to be shading the hand a little bit. Again, like, I really try to think about shading with this pop, trying to get all the fingers, trying to get them shaded just right. I feel like I did a pretty good job, but yeah, it worked out pretty well. So what we're going to be working on now is trying to get the hands toned right, and we're going to be adding, of course, our shading effects, trying to get the shadows to match up somewhat right. I feel like I did a pretty good job with that. Now here's where I had some trouble. I couldn't find out where this black line was, and I think I just deleted it and worked with it from that point. So let's see, we're going to be getting some white on the hands just to shade it a little better. Honestly, looking at this now, that should have been a little bit darker of a line because it's right next to the stomach, but it's okay. It looks good. So looking at the Evil Queen and looking at the pop itself, I feel like it should have had some slanted eyebrows. Give it a nice mean look, sort of like kind of how the gamer Mickey looks. But even so, like, I really like these eyes. But you notice when one eye looks better than the other one, so you just copy it, and well, the original didn't look that good. So now we're going to be working on the crown. This one we're going to be using our King Deadpool. Now the crown is one of my favorite parts about this piece. Like, I'm really impressed with the crown. So we took half of it right here, placed it on the other side, and it looks... Trying to get it all centered, that was a fun part. But it all worked out in the end, so we're going to put the crown sideways, just like how the King Deadpool looks, but I was debating if I should put the crown on top, directly on top, and remove the hat. But no, the hat is an important part about, well, me, for example. I love Toy Story, and I never want to remove that. So we got all the shadings right on the hat, and I feel like I wanted to put something on top of it. So that's why I put the FPS, which of course is for the Funko Pop Squad. It may mean first-person shooter to most of you people, but for me, it stands for the Funko Pop Squad. So here we're going to be working on this, I would say Dalmatian type robe, but this was a really fun part to make. This is where I got really creative with it, because I was thinking, like, I didn't want them to be, of course, have the stripes on it. I wanted to have something different. So looking at the crown, I was like, okay, this is going to be it. So I took my little Funko Pop crowns, put them all the way through the jacket, and we're going to give them a gray color. I feel like we brought these up in color a little bit more, but no, guess not. So there we go. There are the Funko crowns. I really like the Funko crowns in this project. But here we're going to be working on shading. like getting a nice purple color, because remember, we're still working with the Evil Queen. We don't want to go fully custom, because you still want to have the main pop showing so it can be recognized as, well, the pop we're working on. You'll see what we're going to be doing with that hand very soon. But here we are, just trying to shade all the legs in, like trying to wear it like it's a big purple overcoat. Now, looking at the eyes, I noticed something. I should put a second eyebrow in there, because with it tilted down enough, you can actually see both eyebrows. Like, I feel like I could put both eyebrows in it anyway and it would still look good, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's where it happened. Like, somewhere in the process, I clicked layers instead of image, so it flipped just a layer, and that's what got me confused. So the eyebrow is now on the other part of the head, but that's fixed up later. So what we're going to be doing here is we're making the apple. So just trying to find, like, where would the light show on the apple. I feel like that's a good spot for the apple. Hope you guys think so. Now here, coming up, is one of my favorite parts about here. So you know how, of course, we're reviewing and making the Evil King, but this is the Diamond Edition. So what we're going to do here is we're going to bring our glitter texture. I did not make this. I found this on Google. It's helped me out so much in this project. Right now it kind of looks like a tinfoil guy, but like the diamond texture on this looks really nice. I would actually try to have this made, because I really like this diamond texture. But we're going to be touching some things up. Here's where I noticed the eyebrow problem. So we're going to fix that up real quick, and we're going to put it back on the other side where it will be harmed no longer. So we're going to change some hue saturations here, just so we can get the purple right, the yellow right, try to get the apple right, and that is the Evil King. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.